All right. Welcome to the Are You Hearing This podcast. This is the first episode. I'm Riley Sullivan, and today's guest is Chris Hopkins. Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up?
The first thing I wanted to ask you is because I'm not quite sure, but do you remember how we first met?
I don't think I remember exactly unless it was in a class.
Yeah, class. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I remember when. So it was like math class, and I don't remember you until the moment you actually tapped on my shoulder one time and asked to use my iPod. And yeah, but I don't, up until that moment, I don't remember ever, I had no idea you were in that class. And then one day you just were assigned the seat behind me, and we'd been in this class for a few weeks already. And you just, hey, let me check out your iPod. So,
Oh,
but
that's cool. Yeah.
yeah. Do you remember like,
Yeah, because I remember I would ask people that a lot just because you could just see what kind of music they like, and it was cool.
yeah, 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 anything that stuck out? Do you remember?
I remember Pearl Jam.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that you actually discovered my music on that iPod, which was funny.
Oh,
That's
cool.
kind of how we started hanging out after that too, because I obviously later found out that you were a musician and a producer, because you were like, okay, well, this guy writes music, he records music, and you were like, it probably sounds like shit, so I'm gonna offer my services and record you. So,
I
but
remember you had the digital like 4 track.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like a little
Yeah.
digital 4 track with SD card. Yeah, that thing was cool. Had one input, which was a quarter-inch input. Wasn't even XLR. So yeah, that thing I upgraded pretty quick after that. But it was cool to have. It was, I think it was Boss or
You did.
Roland.
You had a lot of stuff on there,
Yeah, I did.
like
Yeah,
your bass jam.
yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. I actually recorded a bass. My sister got a bass one year for Christmas, and I just quickly grabbed that from her and used it for myself. But yeah, I did record a bass track on there, and later brought it to you, and we recorded it. It sounded much better. So, so like also thinking back, do you recall the moment you decided that you wanted to play music or be a musician and stuff like that?
Yeah. So at Eastlake High, I would hang out during lunch, and one day I borrowed a guy's CD player, and he had a burnt CD in it, so he had different tracks. And for some reason, the song "Mother" by Danzig like really like took me away that day,
Oh,
and I was just like, man, like I'm really feeling this like vibe. And I it was kind of in that moment that I decided like I really like music. Like I should play more guitar because I always had a guitar, but I didn't take it too seriously.
yeah, okay.
But then after that, I really wanted to.
Wow. So what about Danzig that made you just the way the song was recorded, the way they played it, the singing?
I think at that time it was just all hitting me at once.
Yeah.
The like power and the attitude. It's
Yeah.
kind of funny that that album's produced by Rick Rubin, and
Yeah.
I'm barely kind of realizing that right now.
Yeah. Is Rick Rubin one of your? Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, Rick Rubin's really cool. I've watched like his show Shangri-La,
Yeah.
and I pretty much listen to all his interviews.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that Shangri-La was a really interesting documentary. It was very artsy and yeah, very inspiring too. I recommend watching that on Showtime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Showtime. Yeah. So kind of going back where we were there, what instrument did you start playing first? You said you had guitars, but
Yeah, I got a Squire Strat pack.
yeah, that was your first instrument.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas one year.
Yeah, and this is before the Danzig.
Yeah, probably like at least probably around 5 years before.
Okay,
So it was like a while where I just had a guitar and I would dabble.
nice.
But Danzig, yeah, it really. I think after that I started jamming with friends,
Okay,
like acoustically, kind of,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and we covered it,
Nice.
and it was like simple enough to cover.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
yeah,
for
things
sure.
just really got rolling for me pretty much.
Okay.
Definitely wasn't refined yet.
Yeah, yeah. Like, so if guitar was your first, I've noticed that you're a drummer in most bands that you're in. So when did you make the transition over to drums?
Probably like when I was a junior in high school,
Okay.
started drumming with those same friends,
Yeah.
but we kind of wanted to get not acoustic anymore. We wanted to be like full band, so I just picked up the drums cuz I it was the guitarist that had the drum set, but
Oh,
he didn't really want to play them, so he's like I was like I'll play them.
nice. Yeah, just take initiative. That's my guy. um, I have this one's kind of funny because I've lost count. But can you count how many bands you've been in?
Probably 15.
15.
I want to say it's more than 10.
Yeah. Can you name them?
Let's see. I'll try to go in order too. So,
Nice.
Dropping Chris, Dead on the Dance Floor. For a moment, a short moment, I was in a band called Nostalgia. Really short moment. And um, Fire Bring Rest for a minute. And then Weapons of Fate. And then Wonder Kids, Minor Gems for a bit. Would you say I played in your band or not really?
I mean, kind of. Yeah. I mean, we never played shows or anything. So, but
I played one show
oh, did we?
at at I think we played at the Marrow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, you can name Crimson.
Okay, Crimson Blues. Um, I'm in Unruly Boys. Um, Reconstruct the Dream.
Yeah.
Um, right now I'm in a band called Ernie Ballstage. I'm in the Marigolds.
Marigolds.
I'm in Substitute Gym Teacher. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Strange
Something.
creature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one
I was
kind
waiting
of
for that one
that one
too.
kind of matters, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jeez. But yeah, that's just fascinating, man. That how many bands that you've been in and
Drummers, it's easy to be a little slut, you
yeah.
know.
Were you drums in all those bands? No, subst or
Nah,
strange creature here
most
now.
of them for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's crazy, man. Like, yeah, when I was preparing for this, I was like, what bands do I even ask about? But that's cool that you have so many. Like, and I'm sure you loved them all and all that. But
Yeah,
do you have like a live performance that was very memorable to you, like one that sticks out to you, that you thinking back?
Strange Creature had a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
We played one time at Ray Street in North Park.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably one of my favorite shows ever because people were walking by, but it was like a pretty big crowd of people there.
Mm-hmm.
So they were walking by, and it felt kind of like we were actually like getting our music heard,
Yeah.
and it was really fucking cool.
That
It
yeah.
was really cool.
Nice. Now, how about the opposite? Has there been a performance that was just nightmare fuel? Not saying that your performance per se was bad, but like technical difficulties, emergency out in the audience or something that you had to stop playing or something. Anything like that?
Not really.
No.
Shows are always a good day.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
Always
The
like
reason why I
fun.
asked this question is because I actually had one of those. We played House of Blues, not the main stage. Crimson Blues played at House of Blues one time, and I got new strings, and I just could not get that sucker in tune.
Mm.
Luckily, the Crimson Blues had three guitar players, so I kind of like was able to play a lot quieter that day, but I just could not get my Strat in tune.
Uh,
It was brutal. So yeah, lesson learned though. I mean, that's how you learn in situations like that.
that reminded me that one time I did sound,
Mm,
and that will humble you. That felt more like a train wreck for me.
I bet, yeah. Like, what was that show like?
It was like a club, but for some reason they had like a performance night and they had like 15 different performers do like 10-minute sets.
Mm,
And I was doing sound and I was just thrown into the deep end
jeez.
and it was just like it was a good experience cuz it was like
Like,
after it you're like, well if I can do that, I can do anything.
well, speaking of like experience, like you're just thrown into it. That's not your equipment, right? That's
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So you're
Wow.
just like trying to use your general knowledge of a mixer and like doing your
Wow.
best and people are like, yeah, it was something.
Wow.
It was cool.
That's crazy.
Definitely makes you respect sound guys.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So we've kind of talked about your performing, being a musician, stuff like that. But do you prefer performing or writing music or recording? Do you prefer producing?
I mean, I do love performing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think it's even.
Even okay.
It's like it's kind of like you record to like for that moment when people can't be there.
Yeah.
It's like the sort of like artificial version of, but there's nothing like live show sometimes.
Okay. So if you're able to stick out with one, now I'm actually gonna say you're gonna have to fuck one, marry one, or kill one.
Dang. Yeah, okay. I didn't yeah, writing is my favorite.
Okay. So you'll marry the writing.
Yeah, then performing.
Would be fucking. You'd fuck the performance. You'd fuck the shit out of
Yeah.
that.
I definitely wouldn't want her to stay all night.
Yeah. And then you'll kill recording.
Oh man, this
That's
is
what I'm
so
saying.
hard, dude. I can't even answer this.
It's the hard hitting questions you get here on on my podcast. Forgot the name of it already. That's how new. This is episode 1, by the way, if I haven't said so already. Are you hearing this? That's right. It's right here on my notes.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, what are your goals as a musician? I know you've been. Actually, how long have you been? Uh, can you say how long you've been a musician?
I mean, if you count the Danzig thing
Yeah.
as the start, that was like sophomore in high school, so I don't even know.
Dang, that's
That was
crazy.
'05.
No, I would say when you got your first guitar and you started learning how to play it, I would say
Okay,
that's
then even longer.
yeah,
It's been about 20 years.
nice. Yeah, we're about the same. That's awesome. So that brings me to my next question, which I was kind of jumped the gun on. But what are your goals as a musician? Like after 20 years, and do you still have goals?
I feel like I'm not asking for much. I just want to try to make a living off it.
Mm-hmm.
And like
Yeah,
yeah,
just do what you love. You never work a day in your life.
yeah.
Nice. I like that.
I could see myself if I keep at it and get sort of meet the right people somehow. That'd be cool to be like a writer for like
Mm-hmm.
instrumentals, stuff like that. That would be like my dream.
Yeah. Nice. Like write instrumentals for sell to sell. Is that what you
Yeah.
mean? Okay. Like sell it, kind of like what Chris Stapleton did for years. He just wrote the music and just sold it off to other musicians. And Lady
Yeah.
Gaga did that. Sia. So is that
Yeah,
yeah?
that um or being like a a guitar social media person, like I
Mm-hmm.
just sit behind my guitar and that's my personality on there.
Yeah, I could see you doing
Social
that.
media,
I
that would
think
be like a dream.
yeah, I could see you definitely doing that too. So not necessarily a performer, but just make a living off music however you can get it.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay.
I do love performing, and it's so magical when people are hearing you for the first time in person or just in person. There's just something about it. But you know, if the technology is leading towards like being able to be more of like a social media person, like that's pretty chill.
Yeah, nice.
What about you?
Yeah, my goals really are is just yeah, I don't really have goals. I just do it for fun, you know. I have my day job and my escape is music. So that's why I do it. That's why I still do it. And I've taken my time off from playing music and stuff like that. But I'm back. Oh, I'm back. And Chris mentioned the Marigolds. That's our band. We're in a band together. It's a cover band, and it's a lot of fun. We've been together about a year now. We played dozens of shows already, and I think it's easy to say that we're one of San Diego's favorite cover bands now. So,
Yeah.
self-proclaimed, of course. Other people might not say that, but
I heard a term I kind of like,
what's that?
jukebox band.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not to that level. There's no way that someone could just shout out a song mid-show and then we play it. I definitely need the rehearsal time.
We all do.
Yeah. But that's a good term. I do like that, the jukebox band. So all your years performing live, what would you say you have a favorite venue in San Diego that you play?
I don't know.
That's yeah, it's
It's
fine. If you don't want to, if you don't want to take
yeah.
favorites, I get it.
I mean, Good Bar's been pretty fun.
Yeah, yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, I personally, I prefer a venue that has a sound person, but the downside to that is typically there's either a cover or they don't pay well. But I remember even like in the Crimson days, I always loved those shows that had a sound person. It's just so much better because like with Carla, the singer for the Crimson Blues, was amazing voice, but sometimes she got lost in the mix and
Yeah.
you couldn't really hear her at live performances. So it was nice to have a sound person. But then, you know, then you get those gigs where I can't stay in tune and the sound guy keeps turning me up and I'm like, I'm playing quiet for a reason, man. You know? But all right, so you mentioned Danzig before, but are there any other bands that were your biggest or an artist, their biggest inspiration?
Definitely the Red Hot Chili Peppers musicianship.
Mm-hmm.
And still, when I saw them live, like at Petco a couple years ago or a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
blew my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their live sound, their their like performance is just unforgettable.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen him only twice. I saw him once when Josh was in the band after John left, and then I saw him at the same show you went to at Petco Park when John was back. And gosh, it was night and day.
How were? Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was night and day. I
Okay.
mean, I don't get me wrong, I love Josh. He was good. He was a
Yeah, you were into that album, right?
I wasn't
With
yeah.
the fly on it.
Yeah. That was a great. I can't remember what it's called right now, but
Get something or.
so there's the Getaway was after that. I can't remember
And
what.
he was also on that, huh?
Yeah, he was in
Oh
two. I think
yeah, yeah, yeah.
two. Yeah, he was in two albums after John left, and there were some good songs on both of them. But yeah, yeah, he just yeah, those are big shoes to fill, John
Oh
Frusciante's.
yeah.
So and when he came back, I was like, I'll pay whatever to see him live. I'm not gonna. The guy is so volatile. He'd leave the band at the drop of a dime. I think that's the term. But so, but yeah, that's a good one. Any other bands that inspire you?
The Fall of Troy.
Okay, I'm not familiar. I will say, I have heard of their name, but
You may have heard this subtly heard the song in Guitar Hero. They have one.
oh, okay.
I don't know if you were ever at parties with that going.
No, but that reminded me of a time when I was hanging out at your house years ago in high school. It was probably that same day that you asked to see my iPod. But this guy was like, let's go play Guitar Hero. And he disconnected the video cable and he's like playing the song perfectly to Guitar Hero. I think it was Message in a Bottle. Without even looking at it, he memorized do you do you remember that?
Yeah, I
Jeez,
used to do that a lot.
that
Yeah.
is so funny. That was like the funniest brag ever. I'm like, dang, this guy's not only like a really good real musician, but he's a really good fake musician too.
Oh,
That's so funny.
my buddy's been posting stories that he goes to Dave and Buster's to play it, and
They
I
have it
got
at
a
Dave and
yeah.
Buster's. Oh
They
wow.
have the arcade version, and yeah, I want to like go with that guy someday because he's really good. He's better than me. I'll admit it.
Oh wow.
He like 100% like 5 songs at this point, which like the only one I ever 100%ed was that Killers song, your favorite.
Dude, you know what's funny is when I play that killer song on Guitar Hero and when I play it in real world guitar, it sounds the same. Like this, I make the same mistakes. The mistakes in the game are the exact same sounds that I make live. It's so funny. What's that song called again? The
I
Mr.
I
Brightside.
actually, oh, it's when you were young is the
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Actually, that's like the only killer song I do like.
It's sick.
Yeah, I like that song a lot.
Yeah,
That was like huge my senior year of high school. That song,
same.
yeah,
Probably junior for me.
yeah. But I just remember hearing it like every Friday it would come on 91X, and I got my driver's license, and on the drive into school it was always playing. I was like, this is my Friday song.
That song trips me out because the mix always sounded weird to me and harsh.
Mm,
But it's such a good song that it's
yeah,
fine.
you're right.
But I was always like, maybe I had a bad like version from LimeWire or whatever. But
No,
I
but
was always like, this is a weird mix.
yeah, you're right. That just like guitar at the very like even just during the intro, you're right. It's very like lo-fi sounding or just like DI even like direct and
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Any other bands? Fall Troy? Anything else?
Megadeth.
Nice. I just found out that Mustaine is from San Diego.
Yeah.
He's from La Mesa.
Yep. Yep.
I'm like,
Yep.
what?
Pretty cool.
That is so cool. So,
Yeah, he's a badass dude. His music is fucking good.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
done some good shit.
Yeah. So, like, what inspires you to write now? Like, not necessarily bands or anything, but like nature, like stuff going on in
Video
the
game
world.
music, a lot of times, for some reason, I'll be playing a video game, and then that's when I'll get like a dash of like inspiration for some reason.
Hmm. So, like, just video game, like like Mario or something.
Yeah, or like an indie game, even. Like
Mm.
just all of it. Like video game music to me has always been pretty complementary to the game. And it, something about the tone of video game music where it's like
Do you mean like the 8-bit audio, like the 8-bit?
that too, but even
Okay.
like the mood, the tone, like
Oh,
where they're like trying to be kind of backgroundy but also trying to keep you like intrigued. I
interesting.
like that like dynamic, I guess. And it
Yeah.
sometimes it inspires me to like hop on or riff out or
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. All
other
right.
than that, driving,
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, especially like
it'll
when you
get me
see
in
a
the
nice
mood.
sunset or something. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing better than like a good song coming on. That's why I respect you. You still like Chris and I went to LA to see a show a few months ago, and he was like, "Let's turn on the radio and see what they're playing up here in LA." I'm like, "That's so cool." Like in the day where you can just stream whatever the heck you want on Spotify or Apple Music. He's like, let's turn this off. Let's take a break from our algorithm and let's see what
That too, that's probably why I did it because this week or this month I'm starting to use the algorithm more.
mm,
But I never really did it. I would never listen to my like your
for you
daily
and yeah.
whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I was against it. I just never did it. But now I'm starting to do it, or I'll do like artist radio a lot, or
That's what
like
I
song
do.
radio.
Yeah, because I'm an Apple Music guy, and they're obviously second fiddle to Spotify. But that's kind of how I discover new music. Is like, hey, if I like Tame Impala, I'm sure there's other bands similar to Tame Impala, and yeah.
I will say there's something satisfying about, like I heard on the radio the other day, the actual radio, this metal band that I was surprised that they were blowing up. And it was really cool to hear that they were like,
Yeah.
so that's something you kind of can't get from your like
Yeah.
daily whatever.
Well,
Because
promote them. Tell the audience who that metal band is.
Sleep Token was on like 105.3 or something, and it sounded so sick because they're very like genty. They're not what you think of for radio, and it actually worked well because they have like the chorus with singing. So it was just really cool. It was kind of like when you heard Slipknot and stuff. It was like
Yeah.
you thought it was niche,
Yeah.
but it made it.
Did you ever experience writer's block?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of have just learned that it'll come when it comes.
Yeah.
So I'd say the only reason I haven't had writer's block lately is because I have just accepted. I guess when I have writer's block, I'll just focus on songs I've already written
Okay.
and try to like
Spark it.
build those up.
Okay. Oh, okay. I
And
see
then
that.
something new will probably come
Yeah.
sometime. But
Nice. That's actually good because I was about to ask if you had a remedy because I, asking for a friend, but that's actually a really good idea. Just like work on something you've already been working on. Do you have a pre-show ritual or even a rule? I'm asking
I
because I already
might.
know.
I might.
Keep it PG.
I
I'm just kidding.
I don't like to play the day of a show
Yeah.
like the instrument
Yeah.
because I like the like fresh feeling. I don't like to warm up either because
Yeah.
I feel like the audience is seeing it for the first time that day and you're seeing it for the first time that day. So
Yeah.
it's kind of this like you're more connected to the audience if you do that.
I like that. That's cool. I do
But
like that.
yeah, I don't know where I have probably in other parts of my life I have weird like things like that too.
Yeah.
I can't think of any, but
Yeah.
yeah.
What about after a show? Do you have a ritual after a show? Post gig hangout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone's down to go, I'm always down and I'm always suggesting it. Denny's.
Denny's. Yeah.
My new spot is Wild Wings.
Yeah, that place. Yeah. That's so good. Yeah, I can't see myself spending the money on wings at a restaurant anymore because I found out how
To make them?
easy it is to make them at home. Yeah.
You're such a freaking chef, dude.
Yeah, you being in so many bands before, like how do you feel about collaborating with other, not necessarily being in a band with someone, but actually collaborating or like doing a favor? Like how do you feel about doing that? Do you do that?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff.
Like experimenting with other genres and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think makes a good collab track? I've always like,
I
because
think
there are some collaboration, like some songs that are just not that great, and I was like, well, there was no point of that. Like for instance, Anderson Paak has a song with Smokey Robinson, and I was like, I don't hear Smokey Robinson at all. It's like mostly, I think he's just doing some background vocals. And then Red Hot Chili Peppers did a collab with Elton John for one of those albums with Josh Klinghoffer, and I think the only reason why they got him to play piano on it is because it sounds identical to Benny and the Jets. So like,
they like interpolated it, which is kind of cool.
yeah, I mean it's smart. It's definitely they got
But
lawyers
overall,
involved.
you didn't really like that song?
No, I actually love that song a lot.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
that's an example of a good one
yeah, mm-hmm.
because you get that like feel. Yeah, like that's a good collab is when you can like actually feel both of the entities coming
Yeah,
together. Like
the,
that's
yeah,
always
that yeah,
fascinating.
that's great. Yeah, being able to have your style show through.
Like there's an REM song, I forget the name right now, but it has like the B 52's girl
Oh, really?
and it's like so cool because years it took me like this year to realize that, but when you when you think about it, you're like that makes sense. And
Yeah.
it's like that's a good collab because your subconscious let you know before anything like you
Yeah.
it was felt. I just never I was like I was like surprised like why would REM collab with someone or
Yeah.
and it was such a good collab that I didn't it didn't feel like a collab. It felt like
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that one's a good one.
That's kind of how I felt about um, when Tom Petty and Stevie Nicks did that song together, the Refugee, I think it is. Yeah, don't have to live like a refugee. I was like, dang, these guys could be in their own band together. So, well, okay, well, that's like bringing up Tom Petty. Like, how do you feel about supergroups as a that's a form of collaboration, right? Like, how do you feel about like the Traveling Wilburys and Chickenfoot?
Yeah. I just saw a super group like 2 days ago.
Oh, really? Who's that?
Um, they're called Better Lovers. They have two members from Every Time I Die. One member from Dillinger Escape Plan, and just this super good producer guy.
Nice.
And it's like pretty much a super group, and they are sick because all their sounds come out in it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just I think it just as long as you get that formula right,
Yeah.
supergroups can be amazing. But sometimes supergroups seem like they're all fluff.
Yeah. It's just the
Like
money.
I didn't listen to Chicken Foot, but that just seemed kind of like what's the like I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know why I never listened to it, but I didn't. I,
Yeah. I mean, they put a lot of hype behind it, and yeah, I ended up buying their CD. You
oh
know,
yeah,
I did. Yeah.
was it
And
mostly because of Chad Smith?
at the time, I was really into Van Halen, so with
Yeah,
Sammy
Sammy
Hagar,
Hagar, cool.
and my dad was always a huge fan of Joe Satriani. So Joe
Oh,
was the
sick.
guitar
So that's
player.
probably like they're
Yeah.
probably cool, huh? I
Yeah.
just never listened. I
Yeah.
just
I mean, there was a couple of good songs on there. I didn't really care for it. I just fell victim to the marketing, really. But yes, they were really good. Chad Smith is crazy on the drums. There's a song called, I think it's called Oh Yeah, and it's just like a generic sounding song, but it's really good. It like I think what they were going for with that song is kind of be like a pump up song to play during football games or baseball
that's
games.
like the sickest rock
Yeah.
when it's like that. I remember like guys that liked rap would do that.
Yeah.
They would
Yeah.
love rock songs before a football game, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that song is really good. The Oh Yeah, and it's just like the way. Yeah, I recommend it. I'll put it in the description of the below down. So,
What do you think makes a good collab?
I mean, yeah, a lot of what you touched on. But yeah, I think I don't know. Like Black Keys is one of my favorite bands, right? You know that. I think most my friends know that, and they kind of just started introducing random collabs, and like they got one of the Gallagher brothers, not the singer, but the guitar player, and I didn't know this until later, but after hearing the song, I was like, I just don't care for this song. And then I later found out on a podcast that they were on. They're like, yeah, well, we just asked him to be on this song, and we tracked it all in one day, and the song was over. I'm like, yeah, that does not make for a good
Yeah.
collab. So I think it's something. For me, a collab was good is if you actually take the time and and who knows, maybe the Black Keys did take the time and prepare the song before showing it to, it's not Noel, Liam, no, Noel, I don't
Yeah.
know, one of the Gallagher brothers, the guitar player one. And yeah, maybe they did have a song that they really liked and they showed it to the Gallagher brother, and who knows, maybe he just added his own little touch to it. But for me, it just wasn't it wasn't a good song. So I think to answer your question, to answer my question, uh, I think a good collaboration takes time. I think it's got to work
Let
and
the artists
write
get
it together.
sink into
Yeah,
each other, and that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think it's worth writing a song together, and but it does depend because sometimes I'm like, hey, I'm writing this, and I could really hear Chris, doing a nice bass riff to this because yeah, you got some cool bass tones, bass style. And I was like, yeah, Chris could play the heck out of a bass on this song. So that's just contradicting everything I just said. But I guess you're right. It does
There's
depend.
other ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, collabs are awesome.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah. I should do it more often. Getting closer to the end here. These are just kind of simple questions, but do you have a local band or artist that you consider your favorite that's from San Diego or even Chula Vista? It doesn't have to be
Well,
some.
I just heard that the drummer that went to Bonita is going to be in Foo Fighters.
Oh, I
Ian Rubin or something.
oh,
Um, yeah, he's like really played with a lot of huge bands. Nine Inch Nails.
that's
He
interesting because
drummed
yeah,
for Paramore for a little bit.
oh yeah, because that is crazy. That who was the drummer before him
Which one?
at the Foo Fighters?
Josh Freese?
Yeah, they just randomly just fired him
Yeah.
recently. Yeah, and
He was
he was like,
probably
I've never
like
been fired in my life.
he was probably like too confident or something,
Yeah,
which is fine. I
yeah.
get it. But yeah, that guy is from San Diego, and he's gonna be their new drummer.
Wow,
And then there's this jazz girl, Helena Halloran. She's really good.
nice.
I like her music. I want to go catch her at Lulu's sometime. I haven't been to Lulu's yet.
Either have I. So if you, yeah,
Yeah, let's
let's
try to
do it.
catch her.
I'm
She's really
down.
good.
I've heard nothing but cool things about it, and I've been invited before. I just didn't go, unfortunately. Why do you think San Diego never had a huge music scene like L.A. or New York, San Francisco, Seattle?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because I swear we have some crazy talent here. Like even just in Chula Vista, I've joked about this before, but I kind of half mean it. But like, the best musicians in the world come out of Chula Vista. You know, like
Well, the Foo Fighters thing, that's what I thought about with the
yeah,
Foo Fighters thing. I'm like, how are they firing Josh Freeze?
and getting this guy from Bonita.
Yeah, like had that thought. I was like, is San Diego just that chill where like the people that it produces are chill?
Yeah,
Because like Dave Grohl could have any drummer in the world.
yeah, that's
And I'm
true.
like, this guy?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm happy for him. That guy's really been killing it a lot.
yeah. I just want people to hear this question and wonder why. Hopefully, this podcast gets big one day, and
That's a great
yeah,
question.
because I swear, man, like it's like I don't. I feel like my answer. Let me just answer my own question again. Is I feel like music industry sees San Diego as like, oh, that's just a surf town. They just like to listen to ska and Jack Johnson type vibes and stuff like that. They like to eat their fish tacos and.
I will say, when we traveled to LA,
Mm-hmm.
the people felt more expressive,
Yeah, that's true.
like they were trying to be in like the performance industry or something.
Yeah, that's a good
Where
point too.
here it seems more like, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, it's an interesting thought. But yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because that might be something we all need to work on, San Diegans.
Gotta go big or go home.
All right, so now it's time for you to promote yourself, promote your bands. Do you have any upcoming releases that we should be looking out for?
My band Substitute Gym Teacher is about three-quarters of the way done with our album. It'll be our debut album.
Nice.
Hopefully later this year, early next year for sure.
Heck yeah. I've heard some of what they've been working on, and it sounds really good so far. So I'm excited for that.
And then my solo project right now is Deranged Creature. It's heavier metal, instrumental metal for now. And yeah, I got a couple videos coming out. Really stoked on
Nice.
that.
On your Instagram?
I'm debating if I should make like a separate page for it
Mm-hmm.
or if I should put it on my personal. I'm trying to like get better at stuff like that.
Yeah. Cool.
And then our band,
Marigolds, yeah. Yeah. We're just
you are on it with the media and the social, like you're having fun with it, I could tell.
yeah, yeah, it's fun. It's been fun to edit videos and just kind of get boost engagement, just trying to get people to, not in the social media age with TikToks and stuff like that. People just get bored so easily, so you gotta have to like pull them in and keep them in. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So
Gotta be quirky.
yeah.
What about you?
um, yeah. I mean, I don't. I've been with the writer's block. I just can't finish a song to save my life right now. So, but I really want to finish. I have
I
a
really liked the drum beat that we did last time.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll have to.
That song is sounding sick.
Yeah, I'll have to finish that one.
And the one with your brother.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm really stoked to hear that.
yeah. I'll show you.
Sounds like you're turning Shay into like a rocker.
Yeah, well, no, it's still very country sounding.
Or like,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
but
what I mean, like
yeah,
country star, like a star.
yeah, yeah. One could hope.
Shout out to Shay.
Yeah,
Love you.
little brother Shay. And then finally, do you have any upcoming performances that I'm not sure when this will come out, but I'm sure you'll have at least a week prior to any upcoming shows. So
In August, Substitute Gym Teachers playing 3 shows. The 15th at the Bancroft, the 26th, the 28th at the Ken Club, and the 30th at Till 2.
nice.
Catch some rock and roll San Diego vibes. Come catch it.
Yeah, this band Substitute Gym Teacher is one of my favorite bands right now. I've seen them a couple times, and it's not just because Chris is in it, but yeah, they are, and Sal, obviously, but uh, David and Tony are just, you guys are great together. You guys do have a very unique sound, and way Tony sings and stuff like that is just it's something else. And yeah, you
Thank
guys,
you.
every time I go to a show and you either open for someone or play after, I'm always in the crowd next to the other bands, and they're always blown away by you guys, and it's for good reason, for sure. So check out Substitute Gym Teacher.
I'm honored to be the first.
Yeah, dude, honestly, thank you. I appreciate it. It's yeah, I that's actually a thing. I was like, well, I want to start a podcast. I want it to be about local musicians in San Diego, and I don't know. You're the first person I thought of. Like, you're a legend, dude. Like, whether you know it or not, you're a San Diego legend. Whether you guys know it or not, this guy's a legend.
Shucks.
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 But well, if you made it this far, I just want to say thank you. This is my first podcast, and thank you for hearing this.